a bright golden haze on the meadow.
And you're not. Chicle. Welcome to Chicle Chat. It's your boy Chicle, and we're back at it again with another Broadway review video. And in this review, we're gonna be talking about the revival of Oklahoma. So before we talk about what I thought about the show, make sure that you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if you saw Oklahoma at the Circle in the Square, let me know down in the comments below what you thought about the production. Everybody knows about the plot of the story if you are a musical lover, and you probably know some of the songs, and you probably know about the characters. But I'm just gonna review each character one at a time. I just want to say that instead of an orchestra pit, you have people on a violin, guitars, and like cello. Is that what it's called? It's like a big violin. I was against it at first, but when I actually was there in person, I enjoyed the music. It was amazing. Also, Curly played a guitar during the show. He can sing, he can act, he can play guitar, and he can be charming all at the same time. Played by Damon Dono, by the way. If I pronounce all these names wrong, please don't slaughter me in the comments. Since we're talking about the cast, let's just straight up talk about the cast. Then we have Aunt Eller, played by Mary Testa. I thought that she was funny. Then we have Lori Williams, played by Rebecca Noemi Jones. And I thought she was beautiful. She's a beautiful actress. She has a great voice. And personally, I love the chemistry between Curly and Lori. They were amazing together. They gave each other too much tongue, but they were good. Will Parker was played by James Davis. This guy is the funniest actor out of all the guys. He has this body language. He was literally dancing on tables. He was fun. He was fun to watch. Next up, we have the antagonist of the show, which is Judd Fry, played by, if I can find it, Patrick Val. I love watching him, and whenever he was singing and acting and doing his stuff, he was like on his breath. Yes? Oh my gosh. Hi, Connor. Yeah, come on in. This is Connor Triplett.
We know we belong to
He goes to INT.
What are you making a video on?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, where the D. Wait, how was it?
I'm about to talk about Ali Stroker. She won a Tony for a reason, so we don't need to talk about her.
Truth tea.
The T. How come Damon didn't win a Tony? I'm just kidding.
Alright. I just came and see what's going on.
Oh, just life.
I love it.
Yes.
Right. Bye, Chicle Chat. I love you.
Love you too. Okay, so Will Brill. I love how this guy's name rhymes. He plays Ali Hacken. He also tries to win Ado Annie's heart. The thing about Ado Annie is that she falls in love with two guys. One named Will, who we already talked about, and then Ali, who we're about to talk about right now. He's this Persian dude that like sells stuff. I really don't remember it that well. I should know this. He ends up being with Ado Annie, regrets it, just tries to sell stuff so that Will gets $50. You probably know the story better than me. But anyway, the fact that like Ali and Will were together, and when Ado Annie and Ali, like the three of them together, or like when two or three of them were together, it was just funny. It was just fun to watch. They were like the comic relief of the show. And then the last one, which I'm gonna talk about later, there's a soloist instead of a group in a dream ballet. And the lead dancer's name is Gabrielle Hamilton. However, she did not dance during this performance. And so instead it was Demetria Hopkins Green. And she had great technique. I thought that she was a fantastic dancer. So that's pretty much the cast. I'm gonna talk about two things: the pros and the cons. And then the final thoughts. So would that be like three things? Anyway, let's talk about the pros. Let's focus on the positive side of Oklahoma. Positive side is that even though I thought that the music was going to be bad, considering that I'm so used to listening to Oklahoma as like a huge orchestra, they downsized to like 8 musicians with like a banjo, a fiddle, a violin, and a cello, and a guitar, and an electric guitar, and Curly on the regular guitar. I loved it, and it's not my kind of music. Like, it sounds like country, and I hate country, but it was so good for the show. I loved it how they just completely turned Circle in the Squares theater into like a barn. They moved stuff around, this whole setting and the decorating and the guns on the walls. And I also love how like everybody comes together to sing, and how each cast member sits and watches the show. They did the same thing once on this island. It's like this circle and this square thing they do. That everybody's always present and watching, and they have energy. They're not lacking off. You know, they're just like, they're present, even if it's not their scene. So with that being said, those were the pros of the show. Now we're gonna talk about the major cons of the show, and I believe that's where all the mixed reviews come in, but we need to talk about Act 2. Oh man, what to say about Act 2? They don't end Act 1 with the Dream Ballet. I get it, why? Because they have tables set up, and the only way they could move them out of the way is if they have an intermission. So they have to move all the stuff out of the way. This one dancer, she literally had a shirt that says Dream Baby Dream. And it's not even a good looking shirt either. It's literally black and white. It's like, what? And then the choreography, like I told her, the dancing was good. That doesn't mean the choreography was as good, if that makes sense. If people were not familiar with the Oklahoma Dream Ballet that was originally choreographed by Agnes DeMille, then everybody would be so lost with what was going on with the dancing. Also, to top it off, the orchestra didn't even play. They had like music playing in the speakers. Like you just showed us some amazing music in the first act. Why are you not there during the dance number?
Kayla misses you and wants to say hi on FaceTime.
Oh, okay. Hey babe, what's up? Ah!
Hey, what's up?
Oh, you're on Chicle chat right now.
How do I do it? Do you see yourself?
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
Ooh, there's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
And you're not even on the camera right now.
I know, I'm just kind of like swaying to the side.
She is so
She's
confused right now.
She's looking cute. Look at her. Boom.
Goodbye, Chicle chat.
They're in love.
The second thing that I just did not like was the fact that the whole room was completely pitch dark during majority of Judd's scenes. Like, we hardly ever see him talk during the show, so we had to listen to the guy. I get it, it's part of the setting, and like, I get it that it's supposed to be like suspenseful and like a lot of intensity, but like, I don't want to like have some random cowboy sneak up behind me during the show and go boo or whatever they decided to do. They reinvented the show. Who the hell knows what's gonna happen? Like, everybody loved it. I personally thought it was a random choice because like, I wanted to see the scene, not listen to it. And the last thing, and this is something that everybody talks about the most, is the ending. They literally killed him off. They killed off Judd Fry. And I was so speechless about it. Nobody in the audience didn't know how to react. You literally had What a Beautiful Morning in the beginning of the show. And then you had all this amazing flow. Then you have Ado Andy coming on in a wheelchair, being cute and ditzy. And then you just have Judd coming in, and then like all of a sudden Act 2 comes, and then to end it all, they have freaking they literally made Curly shoot him after the party for Lori and Judd, not Judd, Lori and Curly's wedding. Why? Now the ending is different. Like, I think Judd accidentally kills himself and he accidentally stabs himself with a knife or whatever, but oh my god. Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It got so dark, and then they try to sing Oklahoma at the end to like make it a happy ending because, you know, it's like, yay, you know, Curly's not guilty, but I was just sitting there like, okay, Curly has blood on his face. Everyone's happy. What are my final thoughts? My final thoughts, I mean, I would give this production a 7 out of 10 just because of some of the decisions. It's the entire Act 2. I'm sorry. 7 out of 10. That's the grade I'm gonna give it. Well, anyway, I didn't want to end the show in a negative way. This is just me being honest about what I thought about the production. That being said, we're gonna be back with another review video next week. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.